Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Clarington Kia, where it's your experience, your way, every day, online and in store. Today we are here to look at this beautiful 2015 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit Edition Turbo Diesel. That's right, this is a diesel Jeep Grand Cherokee, and we're going to get into that in just a moment. But first of all, let's explain the purpose of this video. So this is a comprehensive walk-around video of this Jeep, so that way you folks at home or at the office or wherever you may be can get a great look at this Jeep, as well as the exterior and interior conditions. I'm going to point out dings, dents, scratches as I go along. I'm also going to show the reconditioning, the work that we've done to the Jeep to get it ready for you to take home and feel confident that you have a fantastic vehicle. All right, so let's jump right into this. This Jeep has just over 181,000 kilometers, and it is in fantastic shape. You can almost ignore those Ks because the vehicle's condition is phenomenal. Now, it does feature that 3-liter V6 turbo engine. It takes diesel fuel and gets a great 9.7 liters per 100 fuel economy. You can tow up to 7,200 pounds on this Jeep, and that is one of the reasons why you want that diesel, not only for the great fuel economy, but for the towing capacity, so you can haul around all the toys, boats, jet skis, trailers, whatever it may be. Now, standard safety feature on this one is the forward collision warning with forward emergency braking, as well as blind spot warning and lane departure warning. So that way, everything's nice and safe with you and your family inside. Now, as we're up front here and you're taking a look at that beautiful 7-spoke grille, let's get it started because remote starter. All right, so we'll get that started now. It's gonna get nice and cool. Of course, in the summer or in the winter time, it'll get nice and warm as well. This Jeep features LED headlights as well as those nice LED daytime running lights, and then we've got fog lights down below, and there's that legendary Jeep 7-spoke grille. Nice inserts too, looks really sharp. So like I said, as I go around the car, I'm going to show you any dings, dents, scratches that I can find, but so far we're looking really good. Now take a look. The previous owner put on some nice aftermarket wheels, nice black chrome wheels. It's got the black chrome lug nuts as well to match. Really nice 18-inch wheels on some good looking Michelin tires. Give you a peek here at the side profile. Black on black, nothing wrong with that. Looks really nice. LED turn signals in the mirrors as we come around here. I'm not noticing any dings, dents, scratches again. In really nice shape. And then we've got the 4x4 EcoDiesel badge right on the back. And then taking a step back here, let's take a peek. We got the dual exhaust down below. A little bit of like super light scratches right here. I can't catch my nail in them, so I imagine that some of that we might even be able to buff out and make look a little bit better. All right, now let's pop open the trunk. Got a few keys in my hand here, sorry guys. Power trunk, of course, right from the key fob as well. And then take a look at all of the interior cargo space here. Absolutely tons of room, okay? We got the rubber floor mats, Grand Cherokee floor mats, not that aftermarket stuff. We even have the rubber cargo mat here as well. Underneath it, another Jeep mat. I mean, talk about protected on protected, which is why, again, with 181,000 kilometers, you would never know. Let's close her back up. Continue our tour to check for dings, dents, scratches, exterior condition. Like I say, like, you would never have a clue. And that's the thing with the diesels too, right? Diesels typically will last a lot longer than a gas engine. So by picking up this turbo diesel, you've still got lots of life left. Legendary Jeep off-road performance, right? This thing is gonna be phenomenal if you've got a cottage, a dirt road, things like that. I'm just looking here to see. I thought, nope, we're good. I thought there was a little dent there, but it appears to be okay. All right, so let's go take a look inside the vehicle now. We're gonna take a look at the back seats first. Oops, gotta unlock it. So part of the remote starter feature is you have to lock it so that way it's a child prevention thing. So that way they can't jump in with a running car. Kind of makes sense, right? Wouldn't want to do that. So first and foremost, have a look up. Nice big panoramic sunroof, goes all the way to these back seats here. And then we got the Summit embroidered even on the back seats. Taking a smell, they smell great. I wouldn't be concerned. There's non-smoker for sure. Looking in the back, we've got, oops, sorry, shaky. We've got rear heated seats. We've got USB inputs and a 115 volt normal, what you consider like that normal kind of power outlet. So the kids back here can stay all plugged in, all charged up, and never have to worry about that. We have reclining rear seats too. These are up all the way. I tried to do it for you, but it probably ended up falling over and I look silly. But they recline back nice and far back too to make it really super comfortable. Front seats, again, that nice big panoramic roof. Summit embroidered on the seats. No stains, no tears, no burns. They look great. We have a power driver seat here, okay? Also connected up to a dual memory seat function, so if you have two drivers, no problem at all. Let's hop in here. Now that we've used the remote start, you can see here it says remote start active, so we have to use that push button start again, so that way we know that there's an adult in the front seat, right? One of those little things. Nice Grand Cherokee graphic up top, all right? So these buttons here will go through all of the onboard information here, like your fuel economy, your engine temperature, your miles per hour, kilometers per hour, things like that. All the trip settings are all up there. We have your voice controls here for your Bluetooth. Behind the wheel, so you've got the paddle shifters here. Behind the wheel, right at your fingertips below that paddle shifter, is the volume control and station control for your radio system. And then over here on the other side, we have your cruise control with your adaptive cruise settings. So adaptive cruise, what that is essentially if you set the cruise to say 110, 120, and there's a car in front of you doing 100, the Jeep will slow down automatically, keep a safe space in front. When that car moves out of the way, it goes back up to that last cruising temperature that you had it, or temperature, last cruising speed you had it set at. Now I'm gonna close up this sunroof here because I wanna be able to see the screen that's in front of us here. So now what we're looking at here is our Jeep Uconnect is what they call it. And this is a really, really nicely laid out system. They really kind of thought a lot about this. A lot of people are, you know, kind of here or there on touchscreen, and they've laid out the buttons here in a sense that it's so easy to get. It's nothing's hidden. So right now we're on the Navi screen. You can easily just hit radio, AM, FM, Sirius, satellite radio, pretty simple stuff. Media is your streaming. So you have Bluetooth audio streaming. There's an SD card as well. So you can stream all your music from your phone. Your controls, heated seats, ventilated seats, both driver and passenger, as well as your heated steering wheel. So that's fantastic in the wintertime, combined with that remote starter. Car is going to be in just tip-top shape as far as heat and comfortable when you get in. Your climate control settings, right? So you can adjust the climate control. You can have it to 22 on this side if you like, and 20 on this side. It doesn't matter. It will adjust automatically, so that way you avoid any domestic disputes. Navigation, your phone when it's connected, and then the settings for the vehicle are all right there. Now when you put the car in reverse, gotta push the button, Mike. Oh, right, there we go. I'll be okay, guys. When you put the car in reverse, you have obviously a nice big clear rear view camera as well, so that we avoid bumping into things. Let's throw it back and park. Now, because I said this is touchscreen, some people are like, oh, I don't really like touchscreen. No problem. Jeep does provide you with all the buttons for your radio and your climate control as well, so that way you have a choice, whatever you prefer. We've got your rear parking sonars. You can turn that off in case you're towing. You can turn off the forward collision warning if you like. You could put eco on, of course, with fuel at the prices they are. Drive it in eco, you're gonna save some fuel there. We've got a little hidden kind of junk container down here. USB input, SD card input, everything is right there for you, and then you can cover it up. This is the shifter. This is why I park, reverse, drive, neutral. I was trying to put it up for reverse, just, kind of whatever you're used to. But nice little shifter there. It's really cool, and it's super convenient for us dads, because I say dads, I don't know why. But for me, I'm always going to have my hand here kind of resting. It's a nice little armrest for you. Cup holders. And now here is part of this Jeep that I absolutely love. So you have Lane Direct, right? Let's face it, you can just keep this in auto and it's going to perform like you would expect. However, let's say you encounter, like we did last winter with a big, massive snowfall. You can throw this in the snow and it's going to change that four-wheel drive system and traction control system to obviously respond a lot quicker, because it's recognizing that there's probably going to be a lot of slippage because of that snow. You've got sand, you've got mud, you've got rock as well, and you can change that right here. You can put the Jeep in 4-wheel drive low. Again, only do that if it's absolutely necessary. You can actually damage some of the 4x4 components when you put it in low and you don't need to. We have downhill descent control, so if you got a really steep hill and maybe you're towing something, you can do that. It's going to limit the RPMs of the Jeep, so that way it keeps it under a safe speed, and it almost uses like engine braking. And then last but not least, we have adjustable suspension, so we can raise or lower the suspension of the Jeep according to, you know, how high we want it for the conditions that we're in, or sometimes you just like to be sitting up taller. You could do that. If you want to drop it down to like that park feature, it really lowers it down to make it easy to get out for perhaps some of our vertically challenged drivers. Taking a quick peek, looking around, we've got a Harman Kardon sound system. I forgot to mention that. So not only is the audio super convenient because we have all the options for it here, but it is a fantastic stereo system as well. Give you a quick peek at those rear seats again. All right, now before you leave, before you go, guys, hold on. I want to show you what we've done to get this vehicle ready for you guys to take home, so that way there's no surprises. So we've done some work here to the install rear seat center seat belt. So I guess there was an issue with the center seat belt. That's been replaced. We replaced the cabin filters and the air filters, so that way you're not breathing in dirty pollen and stuff like that. We replaced the front propeller shaft. I'm not a mechanic, I don't know what that is, so we replaced it. That's good. The check engine light was on. It was an electrical issue. I know I read further into that. They replaced a sensor, re-ran some tests, ran the vehicle, and everything was good to go after that. And then they replaced the parking shoe, what is it here? The parking shoe replacement. So yeah, that's just your like your parking brake. They replaced that as well. All in all, we've spent $1,751 to make sure that this Jeep is ready for you, and it is, as I say, just regular maintenance. When you come in to get an oil change, you're not getting surprised with brakes or tires or anything like that. It's just in, out, your typical oil change, and you're happy. And that's what you want. That's what you get when you buy a vehicle from Clarington Kia, as opposed to like maybe a little used car store. A lot of things that we do here on the vehicle are not required for safety, but we understand that you want to take home a quality used vehicle. So we do the work ahead of time because we feel we can show you the value and transfer that onto you, and you're just much more confident purchasing from us here. And speaking of purchasing, if you'd like to take home this beautiful Jeep Grand Cherokee Turbo Diesel Summit Edition with all these amazing features, you can do that so simply by simply calling us or purchasing online. We will get the paperwork ready, contact you, and then deliver this vehicle right to your doorstep. Or if you prefer, you can come here, of course, and visit and check out this Grand Cherokee in person. That is the 401 right there. You make a left, and then you're right in front of this Jeep right here in Clarington Kia, right here in the heart of Bowmanville. Beautiful little town, absolutely tremendous staff here, and of course, this fantastic looking Jeep Grand Cherokee. So folks, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Get a hold of us and put this little mighty engine Jeep Grand Cherokee, super luxurious vehicle, in your driveway today. Thanks for watching.